Hello viewers, I am PhD scholar. From today onwards, I will be sharing important concepts of agronomy. These sessions will be very helpful for JRF, SRF and ARS aspirants. Now let's move on to the today's concept, Introduction to Agriculture and Agronomy. The term agriculture is derived from Latin word where agri means soil, cultura means cultivation. The agriculture is a broad term. It includes crop production, livestock farming, fisheries, and forestry, etc. Moving to the other concept, history of agriculture. The earliest man, Homo erectus, emerged around 1.5 million years ago. About 500,000 years ago, he learned to control and use fire. The earliest man is distinguished from other animals by his intelligent skill in making the tools. Later, the modern man, Homo sapiens, appeared in Africa about 35,000 years ago. Homo sapiens are distinguished from other extinct species of genus Homo by their large brain, small teeth, chin, and capacity of making and using the tools. This modern man hunted animals with stone-tipped arrows and cooked that meat on fire. He domesticated dog, which greatly helped him in hunting. Apart from these, he gathered various seeds, leaves, fruits from jungle. During 8700 BC to 7700 BC, modern man domesticated animals and turned to herdsman. He first domesticated sheep and later he domesticated goat. Man gradually shifted from hunting to agriculture. Earlier seeds were dibbled with the aid of pointed stick. Later he invented stone hoes with wooden handles. Some of the important events in history of agriculture. Domestication of the sheep was started from 8700 BC. Domestication of the goat was started from 7700 BC. Cultivation of crops like wheat and barley was started from 7500 BC. Domestication of cattle and pigs were started from 6000 BC. Cultivation of crop was started from 4400 BC. Cultivation of potato from 3500 BC, and wheel were invented in 3400 BC, which made a significant role in farming and automobile industry. Plow were invented in 2900 BC. Cultivation of the rice from 2200 BC. Cultivation of finger millet from 1800 BC. Cultivation of sorghum from 1725 BC. Cultivation of sugarcane and irrigation through wells from 1500 BC, and use of iron was started from 1400 BC. Cultivation of sweet orange, sour orange, wild brinjal, and pomegranate from 15th century AD, and several other crops were introduced into India by Portuguese like potato, sweet potato, arrowroot, cassava, tomato, cashew nut, groundnut, tobacco, American cotton, rubber, pineapple, and so on. These years should be remembered in chronological order according to the events, as this is one of the most frequently asked questions in JRF and ARS exam. Moving to the centers of origin of agriculture, agriculture has no single and simple origin. It was started in different parts of the world during different periods. Egypt and India were the earliest sites where plant sowing and harvesting of crops was started. From 7000 BC, Indian subcontinent saw farming of wheat and barley as attested by archaeological excavation, and about 6000 BC, agriculture was developed independently in Far East with rice rather than wheat as primary crop. By 5000 BC, Sumerians has developed agriculture techniques including intensive cultivation of land, monocropping, organized irrigation in the deltas of Tigris and Euphrates. Potato, tomato, pepper, tobacco, and several other crops were developed in South America. Romans were noted for their emphasis on cultivation of crops for trade. By 3500 BC, simplest form of plough was developed called ard. By 2900 BC, plough was in regular use. Before this, simple digging sticks and hoes were used. Comes to development of agriculture in India. India's most important contribution to world's agriculture is rice, which is staple food of most of South, Southeast and East Asia. Indus Valley and Harappan civilization flourished from close of 3 millennium BC until 1750 BC. Barley, wheat, sesame, pea, date palm, cotton, and lentils were main crops during this period. Wooden plough and wheel cart were also in use during this period. During first half of second millennium BC in South India, two types of pulses, finger millet, were under cultivation. In North and West Deccan, where earliest cultivation of rice was recorded, later wheat, cotton, flax, lentil, pulse spread to this region. From 1000 to 500 BC, ploughing of soil several times, broadcasting seed, and fallowing and certain sequence cropping is under practice. Cow dung is used as a manure and along with operations like reaping, threshing, winnowing is also in practice. Indian agriculture is subsistence type earlier with introduction of commercial crops like potato, sweet potato, tomato, chili, tobacco and cotton by the Portuguese during 16th century AD. Subsequently, this subsistence economy replaced with exchange economy. This is known as commercialization of agriculture. Go through the given questions and provide the corresponding answers in the comments. If you find my videos useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates.